What's up, people? It's Review K time with Andrew
and Nick. And okay, so
Nicholas Rakisha Brownstone III, please.
I want to say
Full name.
Yes. So this game, I swear to God, like, I know what I have to do. Like, I have to get this red book. I know exactly how I have to get it. But the pain in the ass of this thing is he has to be like looking a certain way. Like, I had to literally be talking to this guy right here. And God damn it. Like, yes. No. Oh, thank you. Holy. Like,
How are you going to know that? How are you going to pick up on something like that?
You had to stand like in a certain spot, look at a certain thing. Like, come on, guys. Like, again, I know this is a remaster, but like, there's just some shit that they could have fixed in this that could have made it easier, where you don't have to like in order to use his scythe, man, he has to look down. It's like, why? Why can't I just have the scythe down and just press X and have him use it? Why is he like looking a specific way? This is like a much more annoying point and click game. This is what this is.
I can't talk about my underground gig, man, where I put the whole scene.
Like, holy shit.
Wow, heavy. Hey, I've got a split, so oh man.
Alright.
Hey,
No. Now okay, there we go. Give me the book. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
And now you're a communist.
Pretty much.
Ooh. That's
What is that?
Is he wearing a garbage bag? Like a garbage can as a body? I don't. That's.
No, it looks like
Oh,
an
it's like a
apron.
corduroy.
It's a
black
sweater and an apron.
corduroy sweater with it. I mean, it's like a French jazz.
More
bar.
importantly, what the hell is that stringy thing in the dish holder there? Like, it looks like an insect.
Stringy thing.
That next to the plate, that brown thing. It looks like a face
Aren't
hugger.
you supposed to have that? That looks like something you're supposed to have.
We'll find out.
Pick it up. Take it. It's just another Robert Frost.
Oh, I can't pick up anything in here. Alright, so let's see. So let's go back here. Like, I will say this. Looking at the clubs and like, how they're designed, like, it's actually, like, really...
I'd go to a place like this.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Why can I walk? Alright, let's leave here.
Dude.
What?
I just had an amazing idea for a bar.
What?
Okay, so obviously you'd have to get successful enough in order to be able to pull something off like this, financially speaking.
Yes.
But wouldn't it be sick to do like every so often the bar's theme changes based off of video games?
So something kind of like what Scum and Villainy did in downtown Los Angeles when they turned from a Star Wars bar to the Game of Thrones bar for the final season.
But like every so many months,
Oh, that'd be great.
like you create the blue casket and you do a
Oh,
full
I see what you're saying.
like interior,
So
not like a
it's
full
not like-
renovation, but it's a full, like, how can we make the bar into, you know, oh, we're gonna do Grim Fandango for the next 3 or 4 months. Let's do a Grim Fandango
I see exactly
themed
what you're
bar.
saying. That's actually really awesome. So it's not like, oh, we're doing a Galaga month. It's like, no, we're doing a month where this one bar from this one game, or like you do the Seventh Heaven or whatever from Final Fantasy,
or you do one of the big taverns in in the capital city in Skyrim, or You know, like you find a bar
Yeah.
you find bars in video games and you recreate them, like within reason. Obviously, don't go fucking crazy. But then the drink menu changes. Like you have different themed cocktails, different themed like juices and all that kind of stuff. You'd have to have a fuckload of money to pull something off
Well,
like
yeah.
that. But it wouldn't that be sick to be able to be like, like this year, the first 6 months of this year, we're doing Grim Fandango,
Yes.
and have
then, go ahead.
and have this sort of bar theme.
Where's my suitcase?
Like that would be fucking sick to me. I think that would be like, if I had the money, I would totally do that.
Said you'd get
Yeah.
my money from
That'd be awesome. Like a Sonic bar and a Street Fighter bar. Oh god. Yeah, that would be a lot of money, but I'd fucking go to that.
Like, it's such a neat. What is going
Why
on
is
with
my
his
arm bent that way?
Glitch. But that, like, it's a niche market, but I know there are people out there who'd be like, oh man, I just found out that they're doing Grim Fandango over at XYZ Club, and and they're like, oh, no way, we gotta fucking go. Like that's one of those things where like, and you would hire actors who are like also real big like video game enthusiasts, like have somebody like this character
Yeah.
walking around every
Dude,
night.
that'd be,
Again,
it's expensive, but it's like it I know, like, my mom and I had an idea, like, when I was young, like, I was, like, probably 11 or something like that, we were, like, because I think they were selling one of these movie theaters or something like that, we were like, what if we opened a movie theater and we did, like, half and half, to where, like, half the movie theater ran, like, old black and white films, like, everybody's dressed, like, in old school, like, 1950s, everything looked old, stuff like that, and then the other side, it was, like, modern, and, like, yeah, oh, God.
be so sick.
That'd be amazing. But it's like, we have all these ideas, but it's like, they're super expensive.
I don't have the money for
Yeah.
it. When I have the money for it, I'm gonna open up that shit right off, like right away.
Yeah. I need to exit. I need to go. God damn it. I need to. There. Jesus.
Grand opening will be Dead or Alive beach volleyball. Titties everywhere. Oh my god. It was the one game when I would go to a Hollywood Video or Blockbuster,
Oh, Jesus,
I would
really?
look at and I'd be like, there's no way in hell my parents would ever allow me to rent this in a million fucking years. Oh yeah, I just want to play beach volleyball on a tropical island with
Girls with
girls
ginormous
with
bosoms.
giant impossible breasts
Yes.
that have the most ridiculous jiggle physics you have ever seen in your entire life. Like literally they take a step and it's just like glug 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 glug.
I know. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Man, what a game.
Oh, Jesus.
There was only one time though that I remember going into a Hollywood Video and seeing an adults only rated game.
Really?
I think-
Manhunt?
I don't know what it was. I can't remember what it was, but it definitely had the AO on it, and I was like, I don't remember
Had to
AO.
It had maybe Manhunt. Because Manhunt, I believe, was the only game, to my recollection, that had an adults only rating. I know, like, again, there was a game that, like my mom, like, my parents, when it came to video games, were different. I think I mentioned in an earlier episode, like, my dad was very, like, ESRB heavy. Like, I couldn't play Mortal Kombat. You know, I couldn't play The Incredible Hulk because it was rated T for teen. I was, like, 9 or whatever, you know.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you
But
guys in the union?
it's like, my mom was the opposite. My mom was like, oh, Mortal Kombat, what game do I rent? Oh, Mortal Kombat 4. Cool, here you go. Like, awesome, you know. So it was she just didn't care. Now music was where it was weird. Like, my mom, like, music I had my edited CDs, but, like, again, when it came to games, like, had an N64 and played Mortal Kombat 4 when it was released, and I rented the shit out of that. So, I mean, you know,
Hey, I run an honest joint.
God.
I'm in bed with nobody.
That's the thing, too, is, like,
We pay every week.
It's nice being an adult and not have to.
Not be limited on what I can purchase.
Yeah.
Like I can go, dude. I can go into a GameStop now, and they're just like,
buy-
yeah, totally. I still remember. I still remember when I was like 18, 19. I still looked really young.
I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe Cyberpunk 2077 is rated adult in Australia.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's what I do believe, and that is an adult only game. But as far as like a mass like in America, Europe game, like yeah, I don't remember. Like Manhunt, I believe is the only one. I remember I believe it was M for Mature, and I believe it got an adults only rating later down the line. Yeah, I played Manhunt. And Jesus Christ, was that a graphic game? Oh my God.
So, when I was 18 or 19, still going into GameStop, I'm legally able to buy these video games. I'd still get carded.
Really?
Yes. I looked very young at 18, 19. Like, I can look at those pictures and be like, yeah, Andrew kind of looked like 15, 16. Like, Hollywood 15, 16. Like a young high school kid. And it surprised me to this day that there was one time I went into a GameStop, got carded, had to show them my card, and I had to. I purchased Skyrim, or it was something else, and I went back to that same GameStop.
Right.
Same person at the fucking counter, and they carded me again. I'm like, dude,
You just saw me.
you saw me. I just bought Skyrim.
See, that's the thing. Like, I remember, like in the hate, like in Facebook, when Facebook just became a thing, and like people, you know, around our age, my age especially, were like, becoming 18, becoming 21, and you always had that status of like, got carded for the first time. Like,
Oh my god.
the innocence, and it was like, some people still take pride in that, like that they get carded for, you know, buying a pack of cigarettes, or going to, you know, a weed shop, or, you know, buying beer.
I mean, if it's like going into a bar today, they have to check your ID regardless. Like, it doesn't matter. They have to check your ID. But like going and buying beer at the store, if I look like I'm old enough to be buying this and you card me, that's such a fucking compliment. Because that means I look young enough to not legally be purchasing this.
Yeah, it's literally one of those things where I don't remember a time where I ever got like, I mean, I got carded like when I go to bars and clubs and stuff like that, but like I don't remember being in like my mid to early 20s or whatever and getting carded because I looked young. I don't know. I maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know.
I think these are the words.
So yeah, so that book that we got from those guys at the club, basically is like the resistance
The
book.
Communist Manifesto.
Yeah, so we're giving it to these CBs, who are literal bees, and yeah, so it looks like we're inspiring them to revolt against the Union.
Gotcha. So we are actually skeleton communists.
Yes, we are the match that lights the powder keg of revolt.
I say we fight.
This
Hell
guy's like,
yeah.
what the fuck are these guys doing? Ah, a bunch of rabble-rousers I see. Meanwhile, Manny's just chilling.
Just the deadest eyes. He's just staring like, yes, let hell be unleashed upon the land. I am Manny
But watch this
Calavera.
shit. So, clearly, Manny's not really doing any hiding behind that beam, right? But it's the bee that gets arrested. Like,
You don't care. He's got dead soul. He is the endless
this is some
abyss in those
injustice type
eyes.
shit right here, man. Like, the guy who clearly turns around, he's not like, hey, Manny, oh, the guy who owns a one of the clubs here is a well-known person. What is he doing here? You know, it's no.
Ooh, good thing I know me a lawyer who owes me a favor.
Hell yeah. Hey, I heard you've been sleeping with the guy's girlfriend.
I heard.
You owe me something.
I heard you and the boss's lady have been getting a little freaky.
Yeah. Very, very freaky.
Mm-hmm.
In her own club. And, yeah, if you don't want me to tell the guy, and that way he'll rip you limb from limb,
Yeah.
because he is a pretty hefty man, which I believe...
He's very big boned.
Yeah, he's very like, Wilson Fisk. Yeah, I don't think you would want to,
Feed him to the cats.
Oh, that'd be amazing. But the thing, though, is, like, here's the thing. So they're all skeletons. If they were to feed them to the cats, like, what is it that they could feast on? They're just bone. I mean, maybe the marrow, but, like...
But cats, to my knowledge, don't, unless they're like lions, don't really like marrow, do they? Like, dogs are the
ones
dogs
that
are
do.
notorious for going for marrow. I don't remember hearing anything about, I mean, I could be wrong, cats going for marrow?
I don't know. If they're... I mean, I've heard stories, like, if cats, like, are hungry enough, they will, you know...
Eat their owner.
Eat their owner.
If their owner's dead.
Yes.
Nick Virago, what are you doing working in the high roller line?
Again, what
I
they're
would think
sullying
Maxine's private
my
lawyer would
name.
have his own office.
Like,
I do.
first the girl's talking about like how he's
Nicholas,
not that
you're
great of-
such a
First-
saucy
wait,
man.
First the girl was saying like, oh, Nick's not that great of a lover in the past episode, and then now it's like,
I can do the same to you.
oh, he's such just an idiot.
You're a sleazy idiot, Nick. According to this game.
According to this game. This does not speak for all of the Nicks in the universe.
Including the New York Knicks. Hey!
I'm done.
Hey!
I'm fucking
Hey!
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through this game.
Had to get another one in there for this episode, ladies and gents.
Oh,
Another little part of Nick's soul.
Down the drain.
Any excellent lawyer.
Or the best excellent lawyer.
I-
What does it matter as long as they're excellent? It matters.
my
if the
soul
guy
is
you're up
still
against has
hurting.
got the best. Then I guess I'll need the best.
I didn't mean to open that door. I didn't mean to throw that pass up in the air for you to slam it down.
Oh,
on my fucking
I
face.
broke the fucking backboard on that
No,
one.
what you did is you dunked like Shaquille O'Neal, broke the backboard, and put your nuts in my face.
Yes.
That's why
Yes.
Maximino-
Gingerly, lovingly.
Your pun nuts.
My pun nuts.
Oh, sorry, but I don't do odd
You're an
jobs.
asshole. I love you. You're my boy. And I see you as a brother. But what the hell, man?
How's tricks, Nick?
Oh, man.
Everything all legal?
This just makes me love my brain just that much more every time I get just a little chunk of Nick out. It's just like, wow, what a wonderland of terror.
I really need a lawyer.
Minor terror. We're not talking like
So what are you gonna do?
bodies on meat hooks kind of terror. We're talking like the kind of puns that make you want to bury yourself in your own grave and just die.
He doesn't like sharing his counsel anymore.
That kind of terror.
So don't
There's a special place in hell for me, and it's my own pit where I'm the torture device. It's just an empty room where you can only hear the sound of my voice.
that sort of
And my puns stream forth like milk and honey from the promised land.
my friends. He'll believe. People believe what they want to believe.
The look on your
You're a
face.
smart man who doesn't. I've got to talk to you for a moment when I get back.
Oh, yes. Needless to say, Satan and I are very close.
That's gonna do it for this episode of You, Kate, everybody. As always, like, subscribe to our channel, and I'm going to just walk away and try to collect whatever fucking sanity I have left, but we still have more recording to do, so I can't really fucking do that. I am in a hellish nightmare landscape, and I just don't know what to do anymore.